What do I mean by
That's
switching?
the repercussion.
What is switching? Never said it before, I never had the thought before, but the thought came to me like lightning now as I'm observing what's transpiring on the landscape. Switching, what do I mean by switching? What is switching? Switching is to stand with Farrakhan one day, and then when the enemy approaches you, when the enemy makes you some offer, you switch up, we switch up. That's switching. We go from standing with Farrakhan one day to standing with the enemies of Farrakhan the next day. That's switching. You know what a paradigmatic example of switching is? And this is the context in which I come. This is what feeds my spirit at this moment in this matter. The paradigmatic example of switching is when the people who saw Jesus raise Lazarus from the dead, and they heard of the miracles of Jesus, and the paradigmatic, the paramount miracle of Jesus of raising young Lazarus from the dead. And so Lazarus, the people clamored for Jesus at one point, and when Jesus entered Jerusalem on the donkey, the ones who were appreciative of that miracle of raising Lazarus from the dead, they screamed Jesus' praise. They said, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. But those same people switched. The people who sung Jesus' praises, Hosanna, cried, crucify him, were the same ones who, when the Roman authorities came out against Jesus, when the Jewish Pharisees and Sanhedrin came out against Jesus, when the Jewish scribes came out against Jesus, the same ones who cried Hosanna cried, crucify him. See, that's the great switch. That's the paradigmatic switch. And me personally, I'm seeing a lot of switching going on in the landscape. And so I wanted to weigh in on that. And so I wanted to weigh in on that. The people who sung Jesus' praises, Hosanna in the highest, were the same ones who, when the Roman authorities came out against Jesus, when the Jewish Pharisees and Sanhedrin came out against Jesus, when the Jewish scribes came out against Jesus, the same ones who cried Hosanna cried crucify him. Cried crucify. See, that's the great switch. That's the paradigmatic switch. And so I wanted to weigh in on that. Switching, what do I mean by switching? What is switching? Switching, what do I mean by switching? What is switching? Switching, what do I mean by switching? What is switching?
That's the repercussion.